What is up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. It has been a minute. It's been more than a minute. It's been a couple of months since I've done a live stream. It is good to see you all here tonight. Wills, MTL, Aerospace, Jacob Daniel, Ferret, Activate Windows. Hold on, I need to scroll up through the chat because there were some other people I recognized. Excalibur Aerospace, good to see you. Azrael, GN6, so good to see all of you again this fine Sunday afternoon. Pedro, welcome to the stream as well. It's good to see everyone here. So, as the title of the stream stated, we are going to be testing player-submitted builds today. And I'm pulling all of the crafts that I'm going to be running from the crafts channel on my Discord. So, if you haven't already posted your craft there, I think a lot of people did when I announced the live stream, because I saw like a ton of posts at 4:30, half an hour before the stream. So I'm guessing most of you have posted your crafts. Looks like it. Cool. So we're just going to go from the top down, everything that was posted today. And we'll start there. And if we have some time, we'll go back through some of the older ones as well. Starting with, from Cameron, the L-24 Skyhound jet bomber. All right, let's give it a shot. Okay, it's a lot of external bomb capacity. I like it. I like it. Really low clearance for the wheels. Let's see how well it takes off. We're really pushing that limit. And it looks like you went with customized landing gear too. Very good. All right, let's give it a shot. Chris will only be here for 10 to 20 minutes. I think no, not Will's. Jacob said he'd only be here for a couple minutes. That's all right, guys. It's good to have you for a couple of minutes. All right, let's give this thing a rundown. I'm going to guess 1 to start the engine. Yep. That clears. That's not touching the ground. It's fine. It clears. It works. All right, let's get it off. Yeah, let's get it off the ground before before we explode. The landing gear work very well. Let me deploy those again just for looks. Very nice. Yep, custom wing landing gear, very well executed. I do like that. All right, so we need a target. Let's drop our throttle back a little bit. We're gonna swing around. We're gonna swing around and try and hit the vertical assembly building. How's the submarine? The submarine is so good. My ship is still operating right now. I'm actually heading back there tomorrow. My next shift starts tomorrow on the crew. So yeah, ship's doing good. We're all doing good. Having a good time there, getting qualified. All right, and drop bombs. That's 1. Let's see where it lands. Clean overshot. Clean overshot the building. It went right down. All right. That's fine. We're going to have to come back around for another pass. Not a whole lot of control authority with this jet, which is okay. With what's this? Oh, I'll look at the chat later. I'm in the middle of a bombing campaign. I can't really be focusing on that right now. Maybe a dive bomb will be more successful. Yeah. Uh-oh. One's on top of the wing. Let's get it off. Woo! Let's see if those hit. I mean, I can't see where they land because it's like outside of the rendering distance by the time we get there. Let's also maybe change to a chase view. There we go. Now I don't have to constantly change the camera angle. My FOV is probably a little narrow for this as well. I've got it like at the min setting. We're just gonna drop all the bombs. Just dropping all the bombs. There we go. Carpet bomb the runway. Nice. All right. So this is a fun little jet. I like it. I like the custom landing gear. I like the custom bomb detachment system and how he's got it set up with the number 3 key to where each tap releases one bomb in a predetermined order. I think that's pretty clever. All in all, a good jet. Very nice. I like it. All right, let's see who's up next. We got something from Sighted Ace. I'm sure it'll be great once it loads. There we go. This is the Lion. He just calls it the Lion. Very, very nice. I see fake guns. Nope, they're real guns. Those are using the modded cannons. Well, I've got that mod installed, so that's nice. I also like the the custom fan ductwork he did here. Looks pretty good. Yeah, all right, let's give it a shot. It's not tail dragger, it's tricycle style. Cool. Let's launch it. Okay. Any busy that I need to worry about? Probably not. Let's see, landing gear, activation group 1, cockpit light, flaps. Probably want to deploy flaps. Where are the flaps? There they are. Nice. Flaps are deployed. Turn my collision lights on. Start my engines. Turn my landing light on. I don't know what activation group 14 does, but that's fine. We're throttling up. Oh, there we go. It's literally a gun sight. Alright, and we'll pull off the runway here. Nope. Retract the landing gear. They fold up nicely. Alright. Now we need to strafe a target. Hold on. I've got my field of view way too low. Let's bring this out to like 40 before I get nauseous here. That had the inverse effect. There we go. There we go. Alright. Field of view 60 is a little better. I like the custom nav ball. It's very nice. Good use of the analog gauges from the game as well. And let's light up the building. Yeah, give it a good strafe. Alright. Shaders are getting a little funky from the cockpit view for some reason. I don't know what the deal is there. Very nice. Looks cool, flies well, like the lights. Love the attention to detail. All the different craft plane functions are very well executed. Very, very cool. We could probably withdraw flaps. I don't think we need flaps anymore. I would try to see like what this thing's top speed is and push its altitude all the way out, but that's going to take a couple of minutes anyway, so I'm not going to really bother with that. I like the form factor a lot, though. I like the tension cables running to the rudders. Just looks really good. All the control surfaces look and respond really nicely. Yeah, all right. Pretty cool. I like it. Well done. Who is up next? We're going to try and run through as many of these as possible. Because there is a pretty decent list of crafts here. And I want to make sure everyone has an opportunity to get their stuff showcased. Let's see if it's a plane or a rocket. Ah, it's neither. It's a thing. It's like a rover forklift. I'm guessing this basket here. Oh, that's not going to work. I'll tell you right now that things are going to sit on top of that basket. They're not going to go inside that basket. But I do want to try this out. Launch anyway. It's fine. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Spenzero International Part 2. What an interesting username. Okay. We're going to try to figure this out the hard way. I'm guessing sliders. So let's open up our 4 sliders here, because if I were building this, I would have used these 4 sliders to control it. Alright. I'm also going to hold the brakes down, because this thing wants to roll for some reason. So, yep, okay, so slider 1 controls the pitch, Slider 2 controls the elbow. Slider 3 controls the wrist. Slider 4 controls the clamp. How do I rotate it, though? How do I rotate it? I'm guessing this whole base rotates. Yeah, let's zoom in here. Can I... Please stop freaking out, camera. Please stop. There we go. Why is... Alright, that's... Space aligned, planet aligned. Why is... My camera is not responding the way I think it should be right now. Let's reset it. There we go. Okay. I have no idea how to get this... Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's just A and D. Okay. That seems counterintuitive since the wheels also turn. But, hey, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Alright, let's see if we can pick one of these up. We're going to make one attempt to pick up one of these blocks here. I don't know if I can. It might be out of the reach of the robot. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Right about there. Is that lined up? Yeah, that's lined up. Now, 2. Let's turn it more like that way. Can I reach? Can it reach? No, it can't reach. Ah, bummer. All right, well, hey, pretty cool. I like the design of the robotic arm. That's a very neat robotic arm you have there, sir. And I broke it. Nice. I overextended it. Cool. Very cool. I like the attention to detail. I like the color scheme. The yellow and black, like Caterpillar industrial equipment. Yeah, it's just screw around with the controls, try and learn something. Next up, we have... well, let me look at what this one's called. From Broman. You guys gotta calm down with the names. Hephaestus. So I'm gonna guess the PH is an F. So Hephaestus 3. We're gonna say that's how it's pronounced. Pretty nice. Oh, it's got the name right here. There it is. That's the name in case you were wondering what it was called. I'm gonna look see if this has a program. It doesn't. Okay. Or at least it doesn't appear to have a program. So I'm just going to try launching it manually. We'll see how it goes. That is a thick rocket. Oh, let's probably also, let's relaunch it at the launch pad. Why don't we? Instead of trying to launch a rocket on a runway. Can someone explain to me what the sliders are? So the sliders are 4 control inputs you can assign to different parts, like hinges, rotators, and you can basically have each hinge and rotator assigned to a slider, which controls its range of motion. You don't have to use them, but if you want to do like robotic stuff, they're how you would control that. So we're going to throttle up here, lock a heading 89 degrees, going east, and I'm gonna turn that game volume down for one. I forget how much louder rockets are in the game than the jets. That's better. That's a little bit more reasonable. Chris, good night. Thanks for showing up for the live stream for a little bit. Appreciate you, bud. Alright, we're gonna control the throttle. Let's see how well I can manually fly a rocket. It's been a minute. And have it start tracking prograde, and we'll just control launch angle via the throttle now. Looks really good. I do like how it looks. I like the engine exhaust. I like the engine exhaust since the last update. I feel like they've changed. They changed something in one of the updates recently. Maybe not the last one, but there was definitely an upgrade to the textures. They look a lot better. I've probably said that before already, but I'm going to say it again. Alright, these guys are cruising along. And I believe, given the engine throttle right here, I'm going to guess that this is using the ramp down fuel grain. So it's slowly dropping its throttle setting as we accelerate here. I could probably time warp. There we go. Still got fuel to burn in those solid rocket boosters. We're really cooking with gas there. All right, switch to an orbital frame of reference. That would be nice if they upgraded the sound cycles for all the rocket engines. Gave it that really like low, just violent vibration sound that comes through on the microphones. All right, we're now parallel with the Earth. We're going to, or parallel with Drew, not the Earth. We're going to throttle up all the way. Solid rocket boosters are coming off here in just a second. I can feel it. I can feel them running out of fuel. There we are. 4, 3, 2, almost 2%. 1%. Here it comes. 0 and separate. Clean separation of the solid rocket boosters. They're going back to the atmosphere now. That was a lot in orbit. Yeah, so this is the community system. I don't know if it's the most up-to-date version of the community system, but it is. That's why there's so many things, because it's a lot of different people who've been contributing to it. All right, second stage, Methalox. And we can see the crew capsule here, exposed now. I love how the crew capsule looks here. Very, very well executed. I like the use of the tiles texture here. This is good use of the tiles texture. Really like this. I should do a tour video of the community system. Yeah, you know what? I might actually. That would be fun. But yeah, this is beautiful. I love everything about this right here. Very nice. All right, let's push it out to 500,000. Get it to a decent altitude. None of these are staying. I'm not saving any of the flights here, and I just missed 500, so let's go to 600. We're just improvising here. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't actually matter. I do want to see the last stage. Is it just the return? It might just be the return. Oh, yeah, it's probably just the return. There we go. No, it's got some more engines. Okay, here we go. Look at these little Hydrolox thrusters. Oh, excuse me. I got a sneeze halfway through my nose that really pinched it there for a second. Here we go. Let's orbit it all the way. Let's just circularize our orbit, get up to 600,000. Last update. Okay, so yeah, my version's a little out of date then, but probably not by that much. All right, let's let this thing fly for a second. Look at this guy. Beautiful. Are there any like activation groups I'm missing? Landing legs. Very nice. I don't see a lot of people using these new landing legs, so I do like seeing them. Lights. Open the door up. There we go. That's why there was so much part clipping right here. They've got a nice little cargo bay. I really like this design too. Look how seamlessly that folds together. That is really well done. Air brake. What's the air brake? I don't see anything there. Docking port. Up top. Very nice. There's an ISRU, In Situ Resource Unit. Nice. I don't know where that is, but I hear it. I hear it turning on. I don't know what that's doing, but hey, that's pretty cool. If I had more time, I would like crack that out and probably actually find out what that's doing. But cool. I'm sure that there's an actual way to use that. And we've got RCS thrusters, which are very cleverly... Hold on, I want to take a look at these. Look at these little ports here. Oh, clever. Clever use of coloring here. Okay, so this is made to look, those are made to look like 3D, like the flush inline reactor control system engine ports right here. And if you look at them from a distance, you think, oh yeah, those are like little divots in the surface. They're not though. It's just a flat 2D shape. He's just got a part here and a part here that are very cleverly shaped to make it look like it's a 3D thing. And then there's an RCS port somewhere actually in here, I'm sure, because I can see him. Oh, oh, that is truly a marvel. All right, very well done. That was from, who was that from again? Broman, who submitted that one, the Hephaestus 3. Really a fan. I love it a lot. Very cool. Pedro, I saw your chat there. Yes, if you want to DM me that, I can absolutely leak it at the end of the stream. That would be great. Let's see. We have from Excalibur Aerospace, SU-57 with thrust vectoring. Let's give it a shot. I bet he does. It also has, Nova's saying here, doubt he has enough fuel to land the thing, and question the engine power. The engines had a pretty decent thrust to weight ratio, so it might actually work. Okay, so we got SU-57. Little clunky. I see what they were going for with the coloration, but kind of looks, the texturing looks a little funny the way it is right now. Perfectly fine, but it's just like, it's just kind of like, kind of looks like a Lego plane. It actually reminds me a lot of a player. Does anyone remember Gazinia, who did like the SR2 Lego recreations that were really cool and really popular for a while? It kind of reminds me of the stuff he did. Let's launch the planes on the runway. Where is it? Relaunch. There it is. We're not going to launch planes off the pier, although that would be kind of funny. Alright, let's just fucking send it. Just send it. Oh, look at that. I was wondering why I was hearing a rocket engine. Oh my goodness. How cool does that look? I see what you did there. So, you're using a rocket engine to make the afterburn effect. Very nice. Okay. So let's pull up the landing gear first off. And again, we've got a set of custom-made landing gear. Kind of clipped through, but you know what? It's alright. Doesn't need to look pretty. We've got those thrust vectoring rocket engines right there. Super maneuverable SU-57. Can I see... Does it show me the G's that's being pulled on this thing? Flight information. Acceleration. 220 meters per second of acceleration. That might kill him. That might do it. Alright, so we got a weapons bay. Let's hit 3 here. Pull up our weapons bay. Look at that. Look at that. I like that. And then I'm guessing... Yeah, each of those missiles launches. Very cool. Now, the last thing I want to see... I see it there. And it tempts me. I see it there. Ejection seat. Let's try it. Let's drop our speed down a little bit. Bleed off speed by doing some maneuvers. Get down subsonic. There we go. We're going fast, but we're not going supersonic. Excalibur, do I just hit 10? Do I just hit 10 and send it? Check the interior first. Okay, I'll check the interior first. Oh, nice. I love the, I'm guessing this is a Visi-based MFD that you've made transparent, so you've got, like, the MFD colors over it. We've got the multi-purpose screens, the nav ball. That looks really well done as well. I like it. Like it a lot. All right, we're going to eject now. If I can figure out the camera. Recenter, please. It's not returning. Oh, the camera bugged out again. Yay. Okay, we're just going to ignore that for now. We're gliding here, basically. Let's fucking send it. Whoa, he's gone. There's no parachutes on droids yet, is there? Where is the I can't even see him. Oh, the camera's all bugged out. Okay, that was pretty sick. I like the ejection seat a lot. Absolutely knock a guy skywards. All right, what's up? We got Das X's 25 Super. And he just has SUPEER, but it looks like it's a B29 and Stratofortress, Super Fortress. Not the Stratofortress, the Super Fortress. I'm guessing that's what he's going for there. Yeah, but it's like custom built. So it's definitely B29 inspired, but it is an original design. I like it. I like it. Very cool. Let's give it a shot. Missing a monopropellant source. Whatever. Don't care. Oh, there is a parachute. Okay. Well, I didn't see the parachute, and it wasn't giving me an option to. I don't know. For some reason, the camera bugged out, and I couldn't see the astronaut. So maybe I'll try that again later, without, killing the guy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, lots of unlabeled action groups. I'm assuming those are engine related, so just send it. Oh, those respond very slowly. All right, and we're up. Retract the landing gear. Hmm. Barely keeping this thing in the air. Let's put a little pitch correction in there by default. Hold on, two of them aren't spinning. I don't know what I'm doing. These aren't labeled, so I really am just kind of guessing and checking what each of these does. Okay, 5 was the landing gear. And 1's the engine group. What's the flaps? I don't know what the flaps are. We're staying in the air though. This thing really wants to be in the ground. Not a ton of thrust. Although propellers in Super Rockets 2 are kind of jank, so it's not surprising that this is not generating a ton of thrust because you kind of have to cheese it a little bit. There are cameras on board. There is. We've got a nice little cockpit here. Okay, I get it. So the engines, and then you've got the landing gear there. That makes sense. There, I feel like we're having an easier time staying in the air this time. Cool. All right. Very fun. I like it. It's inventive. Very nice. All right. That was the 25 Superior. Superior? Or maybe he just meant to say super and it was a typo. I'll say he meant to say super. We'll just assume that. All right, the next one is called the White Eagle by Cass Casxa, so I'm going to say Casca. I don't really know how to pronounce that. You guys have a lot of weird, very weird usernames. It's that. It's this. This is his username. So he's been kind enough to put it there. Druian Empire. Okay, that doesn't sound menacing at all. We've got a nice little strongback launch vehicle here. I don't know if these are solid or liquid. Oh, that's not. There we go. That's an actual thing there. Why is this not? There we go. Rocket engine. It is a solid rocket engine. Are these all solid? Oh, that's an interstage. Clever. I see what he did there. So that bottom actually is an interstage. Rocket Crazy, if you want to keep the craft private, you're probably not going to get it showcased on this public live stream. Unless you just want the, like, the file kept private, I assume is what you mean by that. Alright, so the owner of this craft, I don't think is here right now, or at least he hasn't said anything. I'm going to guess that Activation Group 11 here is like our kickoff. No, maybe not. I've been wrong before. Maybe it's just, let's just take a look here. Yeah. Probably, oh, here we go. Inclination. 0 degree inclination. Orbital height, 200. Wait, nope. Oh, that's gonna break. Hold on. We're gonna relaunch this. Let's send it to Launchpad large. I'm guessing 200 meters was probably a bad thing to enter. Let's try that. Let's try that one more time. Maybe by not putting stupid things in. And he's using a version of Kelly Auto Launch, it looks like. Okay, well, it seems to be automated. We're just going to let it do its thing. I've inputted the data. We're going to go for 200,000 kilometer, 200 kilometer equatorial orbit. See if it breaks. It's a very, it's skinny. That's what I have to say about it. It's like very tall, skinny center line here. And then it's got a, like, I don't know, it almost looks like kind of goofy in the proportions since these solid rocket boosters are the same diameter as the central one. I know, right? I'm going to guess comically skinny. It seems like a pretty big rocket, actually. It's just really skinny. Skinny for its height, at least. It's probably still a fairly wide rocket. Okay, we're going to... settings... Thank you. We're going to bring the fast forward speed down to like 5. Yep. And then I'm going to fast forward. We don't need to watch an entire launch sequence for this rocket. We're going to fast forward for sake of time. In the meantime, how are you all doing today? I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Oh, solid rocket boosters separated. Very nice. Very cool. Pedro, I'm looking at the link you sent me. Not the link, the leak you sent me. Very interesting. Everyone else will have to wait. Oh, look at this. Look at this cute little display screen on the satellite. And we're almost in orbit. Boop. There it is. Okay. Pretty basic, pretty straightforward, cut and dry. I like it. Moving on. Who is next? What do we have up next? From Counterintuitive Machines. Oh wait, no. I don't he posted a link to a Discord. I bet he meant to link to the message he sent in another Discord that has the link of his craft, but I'm not gonna chase down that rabbit hole. So we're gonna skip over him. Sorry, bud. If you want to repost whatever craft you were trying to post there as the actual craft link in the chat, I'll take a look at it, but I'm not really interested in clicking on non-Simple Rockets 2 website links right now. All right, so this is from Wills123, a wonderfully geometric space plane, very science fiction. I love the the way that you've got these intakes set up where it actually goes all the way back to the engine. And then we see the engines concealed here in the pylons. Very cool design. Let's see if there's any quirks about it that I should know. It's in the same channel. Ah, well, how far back up? Do you know? Here, GN6, you repost the link and I'll take a look at it. I don't really have the time to like pause and go fish through a Discord channel to find this link. So if you could post that down at the down in the crafts, I can go take a look at that. All right, I'm just gonna relaunch. I'm not gonna deal with that. Let's do DSC runway 13 instead of 27. We've been launching from 27 a bunch. It does kind of make it look like a blueprint. I agree. It's very what is the word? There's like it's a type of like comic book art style, you know, where they've got like all the lines of all the shapes are bolded in animation. It's a thing. I swear it's a thing. All right, here we go. We are rumbling down the runway. Wow, it's got a lot of authority control on its pitch. I wonder, those wings look... Yep, there it is. They are, in fact, adjustable. I like that. I probably want to keep the engines running while in flight. And yeah, you can see how our turning radius changes. Watch how our turning radius sharpens as we change the pitch of the wings. Like we're doing a much gentler turn, and we open those wings up, we get a much sharper turn. Love it. Very cool. Very asymmetrical as well. I like the color pattern is kind of, you know, different on the different sides. Kind of reminds me of like the F-117 Nighthawk with its like very angular design. I like it. Let's see if they've got... I bet he's got an internal camera. It's a nose camera, docking port, docking port, docking port. Let's just take control of our pilot. There we go. Turn the lights on. Turn the engines on. Oh, did we turn the engines off? What? There we go. Yeah, there we go. And let's pull up gauges. Maybe navigation, fuel. Maybe pitch up a little bit here before we hit the ocean hard and fast. I like the shock bars, like like the roll cage, like the compass up here. Very well done. It's cool. This is cool. I like this a lot. Hey, there's our little buddy back there. You can see him. Hey there, guy. What's this say? Water emergency use only. That's funny. A little emergency rations of water. Keep our pilots hydrated. Awesome. Very cool jet from Wills. I like it a lot. A lot of effort was put into it. Very clear. Let's try from John Smith. Work in progress. Blech. Words are hard. Work in progress. Saturn V from John Smith on the Discord. Oh, that's true. That plane would be fun to crash. That would make a very satisfying explosion. I kind of want to go back and crash it. We'll do that in a minute. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I'm gonna throw it into the ground maybe in a minute. Is this transparent? Oh, it is transparent. That's probably the... I would guess that's the work in progress part right there. Very cool. Very high level of detail here. That is... Wow, that's a... You really did. You really did make all those stars. Holy cow, guy. Even labeled the engines. Oh, man. How true to form is that? That is awesome. Let's give it a launch. Launch anyway. No, if you want to get it, if you want to get your craft featured, post it in the Discord channel. There's a link to the Discord channel. Actually, hold on. I'm going to take a moment. Let's scroll back up through the chat here. Can I pin it? Can I pin these messages? No, I have to go to the YouTube side. I can't do that from my stream software. There it is. Replace pin message. Okay, the pinned message is now instructions on where to post your craft. So if you have any questions about where to post your craft, look at that pinned message. It'll take you right there. All right, let's launch this thing. I don't care about the fact that we are at the wrong... Oh, activation group 1 was not it. I guess we will go ahead and relaunch at the launch pad since I hit the wrong activation group and separated something there. Whoops. The tourist Saturn V with a complete glass canopy. Yeah, I don't think that's what he was going for there. All right, let's try that again. There we go. We'll zoom out. We'll enjoy all that launch smoke. Look at all that steam. We'll fast forward a bit to this launch. The Saturn V had a notoriously low thrust to weight ratio off the launch pad, so we'll use some time acceleration here. It doesn't lag. It doesn't lag when I have it at normal speed, but when I push it up to 5 times, it's lagging pretty good right there. I can feel the lag right there. Yeah, the actual Apollo module looks very cursed. But the rest of it looks really well. So, look at those separation rockets. Oh, he even has the ring. Look at that. All right, that's pretty... I gotta admit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, guys. I know I'm just like panning through the stages here rapidly, but you know, we've seen the Saturn V launch a million times. I'm not interested in like doing a full run through of the Saturn V mission plan. We're here to show off the builds themselves. Looks very good. Very, very good, though. Absolutely good work on that, John Smith. All right. Once that finishes loading, there definitely... Oh, no! No. That's not what I wanted at all. Silly Simple Rockets. Everyone wait 1 second while I pull Simple Rockets back up. Okay, I have no idea why it crashed like that. It shouldn't have, because the game's like, you know, it's loaded the rocket just fine. Let's go back to the editor, see if it does that again. Maybe it crashes. Okay, so I think I might have instigated that crash by like tabbing out and then coming back and like trying to get Simple Rockets to respond really quickly, and then it froze and crashed. But okay, yeah, so this is, how many parts is this? What are we looking at here? 2,224. Not the most I've run, but a good chunk. That's a lot of parts right there. All right. Let's take a look at who is up next. Nova Aerospace, the TR3B Astra. Let's give it a shot. I'm going to be a little bit more careful not to do anything to like overwork my CPU, or not even the CPU. It's mostly memory, because the streaming software is using a good chunk of RAM right now, like a lot of RAM, almost a gigabyte of RAM on its own, plus what the game's running. The two on their own are definitely not enough to cause any issues, but together, I've only got one stick of RAM on my computer right now, and it pushes the limit. It's usually enough, but every once in a while it's not enough, like in that case. Well, low part counts I can work with. This seems like it should be launched from a runway, though. We're going to do the desert runway, though. We haven't launched from the desert yet. It'd be fun to launch from there. All right. It's got some like futuristic looking engine here, anti-gravity drive, and a plasma thruster. Okay. Translation mode for VTOL controls. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I see. That's a lot of thrust you got there. 700 meters per second rapidly. Cool. Okay, so let's try. I see the auto hover feature there. Let's throttle that down. I'm gonna engage the auto hover. Let's see if it can maintain altitude here. Very nice. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of holding a constant altitude right now. I like the alien design. It's relatively low part count, but it's still enough parts that it definitely looks well built. I like the I kind of want to peek at the internals. What is he doing here? Just a big old light. It's not even in. It's just a big old light shining right there. Cool. And yeah, we're holding altitude just fine, even though we're at a much lower velocity. And we can turn the plasma thruster on and just yoink ourselves. Now we've crashed the game, like actually crashed the game, like including the error report from Unity here. Guys, what did I tell you about abusing physics and breaking Newton's laws of physics? It causes shenanigans like this. The game's actually crashed properly. You can't see like the gray screen on your end. Here, hold on. I'm gonna transition. It's gone. Yep, it's gone. What are you guys? The stuff you're building is not supposed to be abusing the game engine so hard. What are you doing? What are you doing, Nova? It's alright, it's coming back a lot. This one's coming back a lot faster. There we go. No, I didn't mean to keep the flight. Whoops. Okay, well that's in there now. It's fine. I'm gonna delete the save here in a bit anyway. Let's launch it again. But I did not go to the friggin' sun. Why would I go to the friggin' sun? I was like cruising 700 meters per second on the surface of Drew, minding my own business, and all of a sudden the game goes black. All right, we're gonna fly up into space like a normal person. Oh, it's 100%. It's 100% the craft. As soon as I hit the gravity drive thing again, as soon as I reactivated it, it crashed again. And now it's giving me this guy. It's giving me that little warning. Gave me that little warning right there. That's not a good sign. Yeah, apparently breaking the laws of physics breaks the game. So we're gonna stop testing that one out just because I have to reboot Simple Rockets 2 every 5 seconds. It's kind of a cool bug to look into. I have no idea what you're doing, but you're causing some serious issues with the game. We're gonna undo the flight. Oh my goodness. All right. This one is the SpaceX Starship SN8 with Visi. We'll let it run its course. See how well it performs, if it actually manages to do the flight. And I'm grading this based on realism because the SN8, I know what happened to that starship. Yeah, I have no idea how your iPad ran it. Mine's not. I've no idea what the issue there is. Um, it says Visi, but I don't see any Visi prompt. Oh, I guess it launches itself. Okay, I'm not. My hands are off the controls. We'll see how it flies. We'll see how you guys did. Full throttle start. Yeah, I stumbled into it there at the end. See the little vent guy here. iPads are better than PC confirmed. I don't know if I'd take it that far because I have an iPad, and I have Simple Rockets 2 on my iPad, and I wouldn't say that it runs better on my iPad. This does look good though. Very nice. All right, we're gonna time warp because the actual flight should take about 8 to 10 minutes for the whole thing. Should be down to down to 2 engines. Almost up to 12 kilometers. Down to 1 engine. Last couple of meters here. 12-kilometer mark. All right, let's see if it can land. And well, I said let's see if it can land, but what we really know happens here is the rocket crashes. You know when you guys say, "Oh, I rebuilt Starship SN8," the rocket crashes. Also, it's not a. Where's the? This isn't how it descends. What's it doing? Uh-oh. I don't think this is gonna just crash flat out. Yeah, no, this isn't. This is not going to land. Boop. Yep. And it's down. It crashes. Yeah, where'd the flip go? I was expecting the flip. I don't know what happened to the flip. I'm not. I'm betting that it worked when you guys tested it. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt there because I know the skill level between you two. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure it does actually work. I bet it was just my computer, or like maybe because I was time accelerating it, it didn't do the thing it was supposed to. This one is from Chris. We're just gonna call him Chris. This is from Chris. It's a Sparrowhawk version 2. Nice little, almost looks like a trainer jet. I'll try to, yeah, I'll do the DRC. I'll do that one next. Like, I'll give it another go at the end. I definitely want to hit as many people's first before I go back and redo other ones. All right, Sparrowhawk version 2. And we're off. It's got a little speed gauge at the top of the screen. Very fun. Let's switch to the pilot's point of view. Yeah, we're cruising along. Let's do some low altitude maneuvers here. I also need to hold on. Increase my field of view some more. There we go. I feel like I can see better. 800 meters per second might be a bit fast for the altitude we're cruising around at. Let's do a low pass of the Drew Desert Base. Nice low Mach 2 pass. Oh, nope, that was a contact. We're dead. I feel like, there we go. That was the proper explosion I was looking for. Well, that was fun. It's got a lot of thrust. It's got a lot of thrust, all right. All right, so this one is from Chaotic Graviton. This is the configurable Atlas V. Read the post description for the configuration instructions. Let me bust out my reading glasses. Oh, I'm familiar with this. Oh, I've seen this guy before. Launch anyway. So what's the like? Okay. Activation group 11 to configure. So let's go down to here. Please choose the variant you would like to fly if you're unsure how to properly choose a flight configuration key or the craft description. It's like 552. We'll do 2. Oh wait, sorry. I had to actually type something there. 552 2. Yes. That I double tap the E key. Man, I'm all over the place right now. Boom, 552. All right. Let's just go to Drew orbit. 250,000. Choose your desired apoapsis. We'll do a 15-degree inclination. Northern. Yes. Ah, and it's going to time warp us to the launch time. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. All right, we're doing a nighttime launch. And liftoff. Took a couple of tries just to get the, just for me to figure out how to type on a keyboard again, but works nicely. 431402. Oh, well, you should have said that before I did it. Oh, well. We'll live. I do like the customized engine plume. It still has the base color of orange, but then it looks like he's added a little bit of purple exhaust over top of it. It gives it a nice look there. I appreciate it. It is too dark to actually see the craft. I'm gonna turn up this a little bit. You can actually see the craft a little bit better. Hey, look, it's Brigo way off there in the distance. How nice. We'll time warp. Oh, sure. Give it like the... I see what you mean. Yeah, we'll relaunch it. I'm sure the rest of the launch sequence goes fine and is not... I mean, I'm sure it's impressive, but it's not like super revolutionary. The thing that's revolutionary about this is the auto config feature. Let's do it again. What was the one that he suggested? Auto... Nope, that's not it. There we go. 431. Okay, we'll do a short fairing this time. Yes. Bop, bop, bop. All right, so that totally changes its format like that. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Can I do it again though? Does it let me do that? No, it doesn't. Okay. We'll do Drew again. Periapsis of 100,000. Apoapsis of 250,000. 45-degree inclination to spice it up. Northern. Yes. Here we go. And it's going to time warp again, and it'll launch the same way. That's pretty cool. I don't know how that works. I do not know how that works. It's some busy magic, but that's pretty cool. And it just auto launches. The auto launch is also pretty cool, but not like people have done auto launches. I've done an auto launch. Kelly's done an auto launch. There's auto launches that are floating out there now. The auto config feature, that's unique. That's pretty freaking unique. Let's see, from Unbanned Chuck, also known as Chuck, not Chunk. It is the X-31 Enhanced Fighter Maneuverability Demonstrator. Oh, I know this guy. I know what this is. Simple looking, but I'm betting that this is going to be pretty impressive. Unbanned Chuck is the guy responsible for the incredible cinematic that was floating around a while ago with the F-18 off a deck of an aircraft carrier in Simple Rockets 2. That was super impressive. So, angle of attack override. I'm guessing that's what activation group 1 is. Get off the ground there. All right. Pull in the landing gear. That thing is just waggling. Woohoo! We're drifting. We are drifting right now. All right, let's bring back our thrust so we don't lose total control and stall out. Yeah, so you see the paddles there are... And I don't think this actually works in Simple Rockets 2. So I would bet he's accomplishing this with some other features to actually get the desired effect. I don't think we can do thrust vectoring using deflector plates in-game yet. That's not really a thing. I've stalled, actually. Hold on. I need to recover from a stall real quick. Pitch down. Gain speed. Reestablish airflow. Pitch up. Alright, we're good. That's how you recover from a stall, by the way. If you ever are flying a plane and you're foolish enough. Pitch down. Regain airspeed over the airfoil. Maintain proper airflow. Pitch up. I don't know if it's supposed to be shaken. It's really shaken, though. We've got a cockpit cam? Nope. I'm betting this is solid, given the nature of it. Yeah, it's probably solid. Pretty maneuverable, I'll give it that. Especially once you get, like, really into the turn. Look how far our angle attack is from our actual velocity vector. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Definitely needs some more work in the decal department. It's pretty simple right now, but I don't know if I'm pretty sure he was going for more the technology demonstration, not the a little bit more technical focus than aesthetic focus. Yes, this is the X-31 is a real aircraft. Does exist. And yeah, it's actually pretty freaking wild, although I'm moving probably a little bit fast to really demonstrate the maneuverability proper. And let me turn the angle of attack override on. Yeah. It's still pretty tame compared to the actual one. Pretty cool though. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the Visi control of those little tail fins. All right. We'll do a couple more. I was just going down the list, but we're gonna cherry pick these last couple ones here. There were a couple people that were talking about their rockets, and I want to make sure that those people actually get a chance to have theirs shown. Oh, here is Counterintuitive Machines, the one that I asked them to repost, so I'll do that. Oh, and then GN6, I will do yours and Gamer Nights SN8 again at the Drew Space Center. Give it a proper introduction. All right, this is from Counterintuitive Machines. And my immediate impression is that's a lot of it's a lot of boost. It's a lot. That's a boost if I've ever seen one. Lots of boost. Yeah, I'm sure it would work a lot better at low speeds. I was definitely pushing it probably a little faster than it needs to be pushed there. Does this have a Vizzy? It does. All right, hands are off. Let's watch and see how well this performs. That sounds different, doesn't it? I'm going to turn that down. That's a little loud. I'm going to turn that down in my ear, too. Oh, I didn't want to move. There we go. That sounds more like how a rocket is supposed to sound, doesn't it? Does that not sound more, That sounds a little bit more low and guttural, doesn't it? Am I crazy? Is that a different sound, or has he done something in-game to make it sound different? Hold on, I'm just gonna turn up the audio for you guys. Listen to that. All right, turn that down now. That sounds really good, actually. I wish that's how all the rockets sound. Are they Vizzy edited? Is this a mod? I mean, it wouldn't be a mod. Also, I don't know why my frame rate's dropping here. How many? Oh, hold on. I have an idea. We're gonna take a look at the part count here. It's like weirdly lagging my game out. It's weird. The sound effect seems to distort the more engines you put on your craft. How many engines is that? Oh, yeah, that would do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would do it, wouldn't it? 15, 19 engines. So if you put 19 rocket engines, these are all kind of clipped too. 19 rocket engines gives you like the real violent sound that I love. I love how rockets actually sound. I wonder if you just have 19 engines, it'll sound like that, or if they have to be clipped to like really warp the sound and abuse it a little bit. Let's see. Rocket Crazy. You said you really wanted to see yours shown. You've been talking about it. Work in progress Saturn V. This is the second work in progress Saturn V we've done in this stream. So, so just be warned. Fair warning, you are being compared directly to the other work in progress Saturn V. That's not necessarily true. Everyone, to each their own. Everyone has a different way of building stuff. Uh-oh. Close the oh no. Close the program or wait for the program to respond. You guys are abusing my machine. Wait for it. I'm gonna wait for the program to respond. Is there some Is there supposed to be more of it? I mean, you said work in progress. It's like, Hey, you said work in progress. Oh, that's why. Yeah, 6,806 parts pushes the limit. Listing all parts can result in performance degradation depending on the part count. And then my computer froze. So I've got this like I have it. I'm pretty sure I've got this cranked to max settings right now. Um, and so like just a BT dubs. If you have it on max settings, max graphics, then your part count is kind of limited in what you can handle. If you turn down the graphics settings, you can handle more part counts. This Simple Rockets 2 is currently unresponsive. I'm getting the spinny wheel. Oh no. All right, we're gonna close the program. It'll be faster. I can reopen Simple Rockets 2 faster than Windows can resolve that issue. That's a lot of parts, dude. We'll try launching it, but before I launch it, I've got to go into my graphics settings and turn down my graphics to be able to handle this, because that's too much. That's too much parts to be running at max graphics. I'll have to bring it down to high graphics. Oh, hold on. Steam's wanting to sync. Stop. Just you're out of sync with no one but yourself. It's just oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Rocket Crazy has done a terrorism. He has done a self-destruct on the live stream. How could you, man? How could you? I trusted you. Look how you've repaid me. You've destroyed my live stream. All right, it's fine. We'll get through this. My poor computer has crashed now 4 or 5 times. I think I've had to reopen the game 5 times. All right, let's bring this down to medium. That's great. Okay, close. I think I still have it. Yeah, let me just paste it back in. It's loading faster. Uh. Uh. That. Okay, well. We'll just let it run for a second here. Oh, no, Nova, let him finish it. Please finish that rocket, man. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. That put the UNSC Infinity shame. Okay, so this is running a little smoother now. I am not going to hit list all parts again because I've learned my lesson, and that will crash the game. So it lists 50 parts at a time. We're going to let it do that. I am going to launch it because fortune favors the bold. And I am not a fortunate person. Should I try to download it on your phone? Yes, do it. Do it, but have some ice packs ready to go because you will need to cool your phone down if you let it run. I'm all out of beverage. Darn, I'm all out of beverage. All right, we're gonna do 2 more crafts after this one. I'm gonna launch this guy. Maybe I'm gonna launch this guy, and then we're gonna do 2 more crafts, and then I'm gonna show the leak that Pedro was talking about, and then we'll sign off for today's stream. We're at an hour so far. Yeah, plenty of small details is how you rack up a part count. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Throttle up. Why does it have 35 engines? Excuse me. Excuse me. Why does this? Hold on. Pause. Stop. 35 engines? I'm sorry. I've looked at the Saturn V specs. It didn't have 35 engines. Although that exhaust pattern, I gotta say, is probably the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Look at that. That's honestly gorgeous. I see what he's done here. Okay, so what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Because I see the extra plumes. That's 10 rockets accounted for. There were the solid rocket boosters there, but that wasn't part of that stage, so I don't know where these other rocket engines coming into play. That is, I'm getting. This is the max frame rates. At medium, this is what I'm getting right now. This is what a brutal thing to run on my computer right now. You guys are mean. You guys are being mean to my processor. My GPU does not appreciate you. Let's see if I can fly, like actually fly it. Probably not. No, maybe. I'm just trying to manually fly this thing right now. Time warp 10x. I'll do 5x. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1 frame a second, baby. Let's go! We're doing 1 frame a second right into the ground. I'm losing control of this thing. Yeah. It's gone. Yeah, we're gone. Alright. Okay. That's been fun. We're gonna move on from that. Cause I don't want to do that, Chris. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. You guys are slideshow mode. This is Super Rux 2 actually runs in Google PowerPoint now, in case you were wondering. All right, we're gonna do 2 more. You can try and vie for my attention by posting in the chat to do yours, but I won't see it in time. So I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick the ones that I think will be best. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. What have you done to my game? I didn't crash it, yep. Alright, we're gonna do this one. Oh, I've got another sneeze trapped in my nose that I'm not appreciating right now. Ah, we're good. Okay, that's not a fun feeling. So this one is from... Oh, wait, one... Spencer International. It's the Valkyrie CT-75X Darnike Airlines. Looks like a... Kind of like a 737 clone, but a little smaller. There's definitely a lot fewer windows, but it's got the same form factor of the 737. Looks pretty good. We're going to give it a launch. No, we're not doing any more. We're not doing any more torture tests of my GPU in this live stream. We're doing nice, wholesome things now. All right, let's just launch this thing. He said read the description to figure out how to fly it, but I bet I can figure it out. Beacon light, strobe light, nav lights. Turn everything on. There we go. Turn the landing lights on. Those are bright landing lights. Holy cow. That's a lot of power. So I like at 1/4 time speed, the game's able to process and keep this, pretty steady. Let me lift off before we taste asphalt here. Taxi lights. Don't want to reverse. Where's the landing gear? Landing gear. Let's put a little auto pitch on it. So it's spinning nicely here. If I go to 1x speed, it was starting to get unstable. Although it looks, I guess it's fine now. On the ground, the engine started vibrating. I think they were having some issues. But it looks fine now. That's not too bad. Let's turn the landing lights off. That's a little bit much. That's true. Let me turn up my game settings. I forgot. I went down to medium. Let's go back to high. Yep. There we go. I'm noticing a very slight drop in frames, but very slight. This craft still got a decent number of parts, but this is back in the realm of reasonable. But yeah, this is a good. Whoa! Woohoo! We were close there for a second. I don't know if they were intended to be flown the way I'm flying it, but I'm certainly flying it. I like also that because he's done the wing in sections, it actually flexes, which I don't know if they flex quite that much, but 737 and like commercial airline wings do flex. Maybe not that aggressively, but they do flex. Do a barrel roll? All right, let's do a barrel roll. Ready? Barrel roll time. And pick up. Love that frame rate. Yeah, it's not quite as good as it was earlier, but it's doing all right. All right, that's pretty good from Spencer International. I like it. It's very pretty. It's well done. Let's go back to the editor. I want to look at the part count real quick. We're basically just performance testing my machine right now. All right. Last one. Oh, you know, it's got to be this guy. I might have already done one of Broman's builds earlier, but I know what this is. And this is worth doing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that guy. It's the Iron Frickin' Giant. How awesome is that? All right, he had instructions there. Activation group 1 for the gyroscope, 2 for the rocket engine, slider 1 to move the legs, slider 2 to move the neck, slider 3 to move the arms. Set slider 2 and 3 to the max. Got it. I can do that. Slider 2 and slider 3 to the max. Oh yeah, so he looks straight up. Arms straight up. Wobbles a little bit. I'm betting a pretty powerful gyroscope on this thing. You guys ready? Hell yeah. Best scene in the movie. Look at that. Did you include the dent in his head? No. 0 out of 10. F tier. He forgot the dent. His head has a dent in it. He has a little bonk right there. It's got a little bonk right in here. No bonk. Not as good. I can't approve of this. It's just not true to form. It is pretty freaking epic though. Not gonna lie. That's pretty badass. I like how the legs also slightly rotate. That might not be intentional. That might just be from the rocket thrust. I think slider 1 controls the legs. Let's throttle down. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Look at that. Iron Giant gets into orbit. I'll put this guy in the community system. I'm going to land him on the moon. 100%. I'm landing this guy on the moon and for the community system, and people can go and look at him. That's beautiful. That is a piece of childhood right there come to life. Make him do a flip. Woo! He's spinning out of control. Oh, we should watch this guy re-enter. I'm sure that'll go swimmingly. Unlock heading, just let him fall. No, wait, no. Lock prograde. Lock prograde. Yeah, we gotta come in. We gotta come in hard and fast here. Here we go. Hell yeah, look at that. He's freaking glowing. We gotta resume. Alright, let's see if we can hit the water hard enough he explodes. Oh, he does repair the dent, that's true. Because he gets his memory back, and that's why he goes in all attack mode. And yeah, I remember. It has been like 8 years since I've seen that movie. The gyroscopes are pretty strong. considering we're able to just like haul through the atmosphere like this. I also realized I wasn't gonna hit land, so I'm gonna launch. I'm gonna launch him farther and higher. Gotta hit land somewhere. Hit land. We gotta hit land at the day side of the planet as well. We'll fly over here. Get rid of all this debris. I want to see him crash into the ground. Retrograde. Deorbit. There we go. Prograde. Watch him fall. That'll be a solid impact right there. Here we go. How long is it? Yeah, it's about a 24 to 30 second delay. I think we clocked it out at one point. That's the latency of the live stream. Here we go. We're going to impact. Whoa, that's a lot of spin. We got to maintain a good amount of velocity here. He's slowing down too much for this. Come on. Oh, we're slowing down. We're not hitting a Mach 5. Quarter time speed. Trying to get the thumbnail shot right here. There it is. Oh, no. Too fast. He's alive, sort of. No, he's dead. He's definitely dead. His arms and legs and head. Yeah, alright. How much energy did the Iron Giant have? You know what? That'd be a great film theory video. I'm not a film theory YouTuber, so I'm not going to answer that question for you. But that is a good question. Alright, so Pedro recommended, and it was a good recommendation, so I'm going to do it. Pedro recommended that I pull up the other leaked videos for the new update, and then I'm going to show off the one little leak, and we'll talk about it on the live stream now to close out. Where would be the best place to find those updates? Probably videos. Where is it? There it is. Don't mind me, I'm simply navigating my way through the internet. More recent. No, probably not that. Here we go. Alright, so this is from Deep Space Industries, also known as Cameron, on the Discords. Oh, no, he did all three. Wait, no, there are other ones.
We've got 3 more leaks to show you today.
Hold on. I'm figuring out how to... I'm trying to configure my live stream live on the broadcast, so just bear with me for a second while I figure this out. Okay, if I switch over. Cool. Okay, so this is from Cameron.
These are here they are. And the first one is quite simple, but very well done. I don't even have to say anything. All you got to do is listen. Is
the audio coming through, or is that just my mic's audio? Hold on. That's weird. Desktop audio? Can you guys hear this? I don't know if you guys... Oh, that is too loud. I'm sorry, that is too loud. There we go. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear the video, but this is from Deep Space Industries. Yeah, I don't know what... I don't know why. Where's desktop audio? Where's my audio source?
Now you can hide the base of cameras.
And once again, you can see audio output capture. Great.
Anyway, that's all the leaks for today.
Default. headphones, I guess.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh, well, the whole leak video just played while I was faffing around with my settings. That's fine.
And the first one is quite simple.
You sent all the videos in DMs. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, Pedro. I appreciate that a lot. That makes it a lot easier for me to get to these. Let's just go down the list. All right, so this is the first one that Pedro sent me. One of these will probably be a re-upload, but that's okay. Oh, I've actually seen this video though. I've actually seen this video. This one's pretty cool. So this one, I'm gonna move my stupid ugly face real quick. Down over here. There we go. Now I'm out of the way. So this one's from Excalibur Aerospace. Never heard of him before. I think he's still in the chat right now. Yeah, he's still in the chat right now. We're watching everyone's videos on stream. Oh, that's right. My downloads button. I mean, this is just a picture I downloaded earlier. It's not really anything crazy, but that is a good call there, Pedro. I appreciate it. There we go. Make my screen a little bit bigger. So yeah, the Taurus update, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to skip around this video a little bit. I have seen this before. They updated the terrain of Taurus pretty intensely. One of the big things I like is the canyon here. It definitely gives off like Grand Canyon, Western US kind of vibes right there. That's really cool. The very, very, very yellow atmosphere is also pretty interesting. Pretty cool. And this is, hold on, scroll back, there it is. I don't know when Excalibur built this rocket, but I've seen it a number of times before, and it seems to be like a staple in a lot of his Simple Rockets videos. So that's pretty cool to see it there. I also like the sand texture, so it's like, if I had to guess what they're going for with Taurus, it would be like primarily sulfur and sand. All right, let's pull up the next video. The next leak. There's still no audio. That's fine. I don't know why there's no audio. You can look at all these. Actually, here's what I can do. I'm just going to copy and paste. Boop. I'm going to paste all of these links. Here are all of the sneak peek bids.
The leak also shows the new XML property, which can be used to make custom nose cone shapes as shown here.
It's limiting me to one link at a time. That's annoying. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to do this the hard way then.
And lastly, here are the new cargo bay features. So there's a new hinge style and also secondary angle properties. For the secondary angle, the left door opens based on the percentage of the right door. Now we'll talk about new hinge styles. Sideways is the current door style we see in 0.9.918.1. Three new hinge styles are sliding, clamshell, and none. Bear in mind that none has to be accessed through XML.
All right. I think that's all of the videos from the links from the list, so you guys can look at those on your own time if you want. They're also all on the creators channel in the SRC Discord, so you can go there to look at these as well. I've done my due diligence, I feel. You now have access. If you want to hear the audio for all of these, you can go to those places and find them. I'm probably not going to have time to try and configure my audio and figure out why it's not coming through for the desktop audio all of a sudden. But that's okay. We're just going to roll through it. Oh, everyone, we're going to watch an ad together. Thanks, YouTube. Great. Love the ads.
Hello there. Today I'm going to be talking about 0.9.920
I forgot to like these. I got to like these videos for you guys.
To start off with, solar panels are going to be much more customizable.
Very
As you can see
exciting.
with this first solar panel, it comes with no cover. If you don't know what I mean by no cover, this is what the cover looks like, and you can have it
So
hang.
more
On the
customizable
next
solar
panel, you can
panels.
see that it's not fully stretched out. That means instead of it being a straight line, it will be more of a zigzag, which you can see some real life examples of.
All
Next, we
right,
have
I
a quite
like.
unique one.
Although I
As
will
you can
say,
see, this solar panel
Gamer Knight,
has
you're still in the chat, right?
you can see it has two columns instead of one.
Oh wait, no, you didn't make this
Another
footage. Never
difference
mind.
is that
Never
these
mind.
panels don't have
This
gaps
is
between each
never mind.
other,
That's
unlike
I was
the
gonna say something
SR2 solar
silly.
panels. On the next solar panel, we can see that the
Um,
second column, where
the
originally it was
lighting
one
in this
spot,
shot is a little bad because you're looking at your light source, but I understand that you're not the person who did this video, and that might be intentional. Honestly, they might have
two things. And the
they
first
might have
one is
tried
also
to make
the
it like
solar panel has
deliberately
no sun tracker.
obscured.
This will make most people's build more realistic because real spacecraft don't have sun tracked solar panels. The second thing is that this solar
But
panel
it is kind of annoying. Oh, now we rotate the camera around. Cool. Now we
the
rotate the
last thing I
camera
want to talk
around.
about in this section is that
There
the
we
sun
go.
has a new sun flare.
That is pretty cool. I like the new sun flare.
Actually, a gyroscope, a battery, and a command chip.
Command
Now
disc.
it's all in one part, so that's awesome.
Very
Very
nice.
important part because it allows us to make actual space stations instead of ones that just use invisible command pods. This part alone will make space.
This is also cool. So there still is a XML edited fuel tank that has like command pod properties, and it's super buggy and glitchy, and that's what I used to use for space stations. But it is nice that we're actually making a space habitat part. That is a nice feature. And honestly, I'm surprised it's taken this long to get here.
The crew compartment works very similarly to the space habitat. The main difference is being that it can hold more crew and it also can't take the pressure as much as the space habitat. And speaking of crew, prepare your
Interesting.
eyes, for we
Interesting.
have a new member to the Drew family. Right, this is the tourist. It doesn't come with a jet.
Ah, okay. Here we go. So this is actually pretty interesting. Tourist. There's a tourist option now, right? That totally makes sense for the career mode update, which we all know is coming at some point in the near future. I predicted earlier this year that it would be coming out like this month, and we're at the end of September now, and it hasn't come out yet, so it's probably not coming out this September. Um,
Grappling hook.
I wonder why a good chunk of these parts weren't already in the game to begin with. It's just the normal development of a game. It just takes time to make these things. Things don't happen right away.
Send them into the sun.
But that's pretty neat. We get tourists. We're definitely getting ready for campaign mode. For career mode. Simple Rockets.
Simple Rockets 2 update leaks, so let's talk about them. These come in the form of images sent on the Simple Rockets chat Discord server. The first one is this very cool.
Let's see.
Which is actually an RTG.
Cool. So that's pretty interesting. Adding an RTG to the game. So you can already kind of like make RTGs in the game just by taking a light and XML editing the fuel consumption. No, not the fuel consumption. The electric consumption, making it negative. So that's something a lot of people have already done quite a few times.
Really cool
But that's cool that they're adding it to the base game. I like these kind of like these community created things being added to the base game is really cool to see. I like that a lot. What's the next one? Oh yeah, no, I've seen pictures of this floating around in some of the channels. So we've got just like an actual electric generator, which is pretty cool. Literally just a diesel, just a gas backup emergency generator. Pretty cool. That's a pretty cool part. I would bet that the RTG is going to be like ridiculously expensive, and that's why you would want to use the actual generator for electricity generation. Because RTGs run on plutonium, and plutonium is not a renewable resource, and we don't have a lot of it. No, I want to go back to the... there we go. Yeah, plutonium is the primary fuel for RTGs, which you have to create in a reactor, and it's very difficult to make, which makes RTGs very, very expensive. We only have so many kilograms of plutonium Oh yeah, Pedro right there. I made the pricing of the RTG realistic. Okay, so it's gonna be
We got
infinite
four.
money, basically.
The first thing is very simple, but extremely important.
No, it's not a fuel cell. Hold on, my phone's freaking out. I apologize for this, everyone. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. We're good.
And here it is. We can now add really awesome night vision cameras to our jets.
So night vision cameras. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Cameras with the night vision setting. We've got FLIR, infrared cameras, all sorts of nonsense. I didn't want you. Oh, I need to close the game out. I don't know why I keep opening that on accident. I keep misclicking. And there's one more video here. Let's check this guy out.
We've got a few more leaks to show you today, so here they are. And the first one is quite simple, but very well done. I don't even have to say anything. All you got to do is listen.
Oh, that's a damn shame. So this whole video is just the audio, the updated engine audio, and there is no audio coming through on. Hold on, maybe I can make this work. Let me try something real quick. There we go. Okay, let me turn that down. It's a little loud. You guys can hear it now, right?
Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I hear that sound, it makes me start sweating.
So that's how the new engines sound, which is a big step up. That's a big step up from how the engines currently sound. Because right now, the engines, they're just not that impressive. I'm not going to lie. They're just not, I'm not crazy about it. So yeah, that's a pretty cool step up. Now, what I wanted to show you, what Pedro showed me, the little leak that he sent me to share with you all, is I'm just gonna pull over my Discord here. You can look at my conversation with Pedro's. If I scroll up too far, it's gonna be treason. Can we zoom in on this? Open original. Can I like make this bigger? Yeah, there we go. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Do you see what this guy is? That is a sloped surface. I'm just kidding. So that's an inlet, and what's cool about the inlet is it's not just flat, and that's been a thing. That's honestly, it surprised me that it's taken this long to get sloped inlets. So like right now, the inlet part is a cylinder, and you can adjust the widths of the inlets. You can adjust the length of the inlet. You can't adjust the like angle of the surface. So it's always a flat 90-degree cylinder, but now you can actually have it sloped like in this picture. I don't think it's part slicing. Game and I see what you're saying there. I don't think it's part slicing, and this is the reason I don't think it's part slicing. Look at the color scheme. The color scheme on the inlet is still consistent throughout, where you have the blue rim and then the gray inner slice. Yeah, it's not slicing, it's just a slant. Confirmed by a dev right there. Boom. Look at that. That is super cool though, because a lot of I think most fighter jets have slanted inlets for like aerodynamics. I don't know why. I'm not an aerodynamics, like an aerospace engineer, but that's really cool. Where are these coming from? Are they real or speculation? They are coming straight from the devs. So they are leaks, big double air quotes leaks. The devs will send little like releases. I mean, these are just press releases is a better way of talking about it. These are press releases. So there is just like pictures that they'll send them to like the content creators for Simple Rockets, and then like we will put them in videos. That's what I was showing you. All these videos here from other Simple Rockets content creators. So yeah, they are confirmed. They are real. Everything I just showed you will be in the update. 100% confirmed. Pedro does most of these leaks, and again, I big air quotes on the leaks because they're not. It's not a leak. A leak implies unintentionality. They are 100% intentionally putting this out for us as a sneak peek to what the next update is. So anyway, guys, that is where I'm going to cut the stream off for today. I appreciate all of you for coming out. I'm going to put my camera back over here where it deserves to be. Thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed it tonight. It was fun trying out all your builds. I especially loved the Iron Giant just because it absolutely pulls on the heartstrings and brings back a big nostalgia bomb for me. That's freaking beautiful right there. Pedro, not the GTA 6 leak. Apparently that one was not intentional because people are being arrested for it. So not all leaks are intentional. Um, Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to head out and call it a night tonight. If you want, I will be on the ISS Discord chatting with people. I might start live streaming some other games, more relaxed, conversational tone. So if you guys want to join me there, we're going to be playing some other games, not Simple Rockets, just kind of hanging out, chatting. You can see me at the ISS Discord. There's a link in the chat. There's also a link in the description of this live stream if you want to head over there next. You all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you around in the next video. Take care.